When we think about the best foreign players who have graced the league, several names come to mind. For the younger generation, there's Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joel Embiid, and Nikola Jokic. For the older generation, perhaps Drazen Petrovic, Hakeem Olajuwon, Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki, and Manu Ginobili come to mind. There are many names, and we're talking about unique players who define their eras, each with their specific characteristics in their respective positions, making this comparison quite difficult. However, I'll choose a few players for a fair comparison. We'll combine the following attributes: points, assists, rebounds, blocks, and steals. We'll sum all these attributes and see the scores of each player with the names on the x-axis and their respective averages on the y-axis. In terms of these numbers, Luka leads this ranking. Luka has good numbers, and everyone knows that. In this list, we compare Luka with players who have 3 times more games in their careers, so I wonder how far Luka can go. Of course, to be compared with great names like Tony Parker, Pau Gasol, Hakeem Olajuwon, and others, it's necessary to win 2 or 3 NBA titles and some MVPs. Luka has the potential for that. When we look at championship teams, we see very well-balanced teams, good both in defense and offense, teams that have at least 3 very good players, the famous Big Three like Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman, or LeBron James, Dwyane Wade, and Chris Bosh, or a similarly balanced team like the Denver Nuggets. What I mean is that it's necessary to have a good team around, and Dallas seems to have found a good team with rookie Lively, Daniel Gafford, PJ Washington, and of course, Kyrie Irving. However, it's worth noting that in recent years, Luka managed to be competitive in the playoffs even without a strong team beside him, reaching the conference finals against the Warriors. Luka has an incredible average of 31.1 points, 9.3 rebounds, and 8.3 assists in 43 playoff games in his career. If you're enjoying this content, leave your like. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This is very, very important to me. Help me reach 200 followers. Today, we are living in the best era of foreign players in the NBA. If in the past we had several stars in different eras, today we can see Nikola Jokic, a 3-time MVP, Joel Embiid, who also has 1 MVP, Giannis, who has 2 MVPs. In recent years, foreign players have dominated the league with relative ease. The last American to win an MVP was James Harden in the 2018 season, showing the strength of foreign players in the league. And speaking of foreigners, we have him, Luka Doncic. Born on February 28, 1999, in Ljubljana, Slovenia, known in Europe as the Wonder Boy from Madrid's Cantera, he started his career at Olimpija Ljubljana. At 13, he won the MVP award at the Lido tournament in Rome. In the semifinal, the point guard scored 41 points. In the final, Doncic recorded a triple-double with 54 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists. It's common to see players come to the NBA and experience tremendous growth like Giannis, or Nikola Jokic, or Joel Embiid himself. However, Luka always seemed to be the best since he was young, so it was expected that he would shine in the NBA, coming through an uncommon path directly from Real Madrid, unlike the majority who go through college. Dallas had the 5th pick, and the Mavs, who had already succeeded with another foreign player who gave Dallas its only NBA title, Dirk Nowitzki, who defeated the Miami Heat, which featured LeBron James, Dwyane Wade, and Chris Bosh. Just as having Dirk Nowitzki on their roster changed Dallas's history, I believe having Luka Doncic has certainly changed the next 10 years for the Mavs franchise. For Luka Doncic to become the best foreign player ever in the league, he will have a long way to go. For that to happen, he would need a dynasty. And well, for that to happen, Dallas needs to keep strengthening its team. The Mavs have the possibility of being champions this season, but I don't believe this team can build a dynasty. For Luka to be the best, I think this is the only way. He will need to win at least 3 titles, 3 MVPs. This won't be easy, as there are many strong teams in the league: Denver, Boston, Minnesota, among others, so the path won't be easy. But if Dallas keeps building a good team around Luka and Kyrie, well, the sky's the limit for these guys. At the moment, this team can sweep Minnesota. The team that swept Phoenix with Durant and company and eliminated the current champion Denver is having serious difficulties against Dallas, and this difficulty has a name and surname: Luka Doncic. How to guard Luka. At one point, Minnesota used the strategy of double-teaming him, which worked in the first games against Denver. But Michael Malone changed things, and Jamal Murray let other players set up the play. Minnesota only double-teamed Jamal, which worked for the Wolves. But the same reason for the Wolves' triumph against the Nuggets is the same reason they are likely to be swept in these conference finals. Yes, double-teaming Luka simply doesn't work because he will find an open teammate, which has happened multiple times in this series, and of course, if you abandon the double team, then no one will be able to guard Luka. You will just have to hope he misses. Maybe Rudy can do that.
There's the ball, down by 2. There's the switch. Gobert's out there. Doncic maneuvers for the lead. Got it! What a shot! Long time, and it's only a 1-point lead here. But that's Rudy Gobert in an impossible situation.
Well, no, he can't. Minnesota's on the ropes. We will probably see Dallas and Boston in the finals. Luka will have the opportunity to win his first title. Of course, it won't be easy, but Luka seems unafraid of these moments as his averages in the playoffs only rise. We are living in a super era in the NBA, and it seems the future will continue to belong to foreign players. Besides Luka, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, and if you believe Anthony Edwards might be the next face of the league, well, I think the future belongs to the young Frenchman at 7'4". Oh, but that's a topic for another video. If you enjoyed this content, leave your like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your like, comment, and subscription are what motivate me to keep producing content, since I don't earn anything from making these episodes. I am constantly striving to improve the quality of the videos so you have a great experience. So please don't forget to subscribe and leave your like so YouTube understands that my content is relevant to the community. Thank you very much for watching until here, and see you next time.